When I got out of junior high school, it was time to take a job, a summer job for my first time. And I had no skills, no experience, insecure, just totally unemployable. So I went through the ads and I came across part-time sales associate. So I answered the ad, went to the room in the morning, and there were two other kids in there, same age as me. We were all wondering what was going on. And in walked this tall, handsome, thin, slick-back man, well-dressed. And he said he was our teacher, and he was going to teach us how to sell encyclopedias door to door. He had a proven method, and he was going to teach us his secret method. So he told us to present ourselves as the representatives of a major publishing company, and we selected your area in particular to help us solve a marketing problem. We were doing surveys, and we think you can help us, and we can help you with your kids, your children, and can you spare a few minutes and let's discuss. Never, ever, ever tell them what you're selling until you're in the door. So this sounded a little strange. Never say what you're selling until you're in the door. But he said it was a proven method. He was going to do it. And so the next day, he dropped us off in the various streets in this one neighborhood, and he was going to pick us up in a couple of hours at the end of the afternoon. So I went up to the first door, and I tried to be professional and smiling and shoulders back. And I'm in the neighborhood, I represent a major company, went through the whole spiel, and the lady said she was busy, it didn't work, it was a bad time for her, I'm sorry, close the door. Go to the next door, go through the spiel. We have a marketing problem, we would like to see if you could help us find a way to survey the neighborhood, find out what you need from us and what we can do for you. Thank you, goodbye, close the door. Went through the whole neighborhood, stuck to his spiel. He picked me up at the end of the day, and I had never gotten in any doors at all, and I was totally discouraged. But Mr. Slick, I called him Mr. Slick. We called him Mr. Slick behind his back because of his slick back hair. Mr. Slick said, you can't expect to make a sale on the first day. Let's go get him. So the next day I go back, New Street. About the third house, she let me in. I was shocked. She let me in. So she sat me down on the couch. She called her husband and a couple of kids. They sat down on the other couch, and I laid out my materials on the coffee table, and I showed them she had this trifold that you opened up, and you could see what all 27 editions of your encyclopedia would look like. And I actually got to the point where it's time to close the sale. So I said, we have several ways that you can pay over time. Which one would you like to select? And she said, oh, we're not going to buy anything. We're not interested in buying anything. And I said, well, okay. I tried to think back to Mr. Slick, and I said, well, is there a question that you have but I haven't answered? He said, oh, no, we just had nothing to do this afternoon, and we thought you would entertain us. So, totally discouraged, I left. Rest of the afternoon, slam, slam, slam. End of the second day, total failure. This was hard work. I told Mr. Slick, I don't think I can do this. He said, third day, lucky charm. So third day, he dropped me off, went to the first door, same spiel. And when I got to the part about a marketing problem, he looked me right in the eye and he said, I ain't got no marketing problem. And he slammed the door. Just like that. I ain't got no marketing problem. And for some reason, that really clicked a switch in my brain. He's right. He doesn't have a marketing problem. I do. What am I trying to do here? This is totally stupid. So I walked away and I said, something has to change. So I walked up to the next house and I dug through my material and I found the trifold that showed the all encyclopedia set. And I rang the doorbell and I opened it up and it said, hey, you want to buy some encyclopedias? And you know exactly what happened. She said, no, slam the door. But I felt so much better. I wasn't deceiving anybody. It was straightforward. I wasn't wasting anybody's time. So I go to the next door, ring the doorbell. Hey, you want to buy some encyclopedias? Slam. I felt a load off my shoulders. I felt great. And actually, this was kind of fun. So I kept on going down the line, and it reached the point where I wouldn't even stay on the front porch. I'd ring the doorbell, get off the front porch, on the sidewalk, ready to leave. Hey, you want to buy some encyclopedias? Slam. It was fun. Mr. Slick showed up at the end of the day, and I had a smile on my face, and I told him, sir, this does not work for me. I cannot do this. Here you go. I handed in my stuff. And for the first time in 3 days, I went home feeling clean. Thank you.